Desmond, this is really
I'm
dangerous.
going to lose my
And
mind
those
if this
speeds are
chase
just so
ends right
fast,
now.
You know, people aren't expecting anybody to come down their street, you know, flying like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if, you know, Buena Park PD is able to do, it's almost like this guy is intentionally going underneath us right now. My pilot, Dylan, doing the best to get us out from underneath. There we go. So headed northbound now, I believe, on Dale Avenue. And you saw he was just, it looked like he was intentionally driving on the wrong side of the road for no
Milky,
reason.
what's up?
Not even like he was
Did see him buy the white one, or did everyone
like
convince him to get the black one now?
On this street.
Because when I got this
driving.
notification,
Yeah,
I was
right.
working on
could have people out here
convincing him to get the black one, or the pink one,
of,
whatever.
Yeah, just really, really dangerous.
Check.
We'll see, you know, these Orange County agencies, they definitely have the tendency to be more aggressive when they get the opportunity.
Scentless,
so
welcome.
There's a pit maneuver in the offing to bring this craziness to an end before this.
He's still deciding, dude. They're the same.
Eastbound again now.
It makes no difference, man.
And you know, Desmond, I have to say I'm a little surprised that the roads are as empty as they are.
Charles,
you know,
let's hope so, dude. Come on. I really hope so.
But you know, a lot of people are out.
I'm gonna wait a
around
second to
doing
start the
some errands,
prediction
getting ready for the
because I just
weekend
don't
before the
trust.
rains start to come.
I've gone
And this
live
guy
2
is
days in a
just
row
flying through their neighborhoods,
where
and it is
the
just so
chase
dangerous
ended
coming up to
immediately after I
another
went live.
intersection, making
So
Here we go.
maybe
Let's
a
get a
pit
pit.
maneuver.
we might be getting the end of this right now.
Try to pit him right here. Very well
Wow.
executed.
Oh, nice
Excellent
pit.
maneuver there by Buena Park PD.
I think it stalled the
let's see
vehicle.
if that did the
I think
trick.
that's it.
If this driver is going to be, wow, coming in
Oh,
and just
shit.
ramming him again.
Wow.
Wow. They brought this to a really quick end,
Quick.
surrounding him on all sides.
All
They
right,
are out,
Charles,
and I
we
think
we
this
made it
guy
longer
says,
than 49
okay,
seconds, but
okay,
we didn't quite make it to
this
2 minutes.
Fun time is over. Now he's got his hands up. So this is what I was
All
talking about
right.
with Buena Park.
3 days in a
These
row
Orange
I've
County
gone live
agencies,
and the chase
they
has
said
ended
enough is
so
enough.
quick,
They are out
dude.
there, weapons drawn. They've
So
got the
quick
canine ready.
every
If
time.
he tries anything, it all happened so quickly. The
All
driver
right.
probably stunned.
I
out
guess
there
I'm
on
gonna go
Magnolia
offline.
Avenue
That's it.
And West Haven Drive in Anaheim.
Well, I have to tell you, I was a little stunned too, Desmond. That
I mean, I'm not.
they
I don't
did
know.
this pit maneuver
We could
so
stand here and
quickly.
wait for the
You know,
dude
a
to
lot
get
of
out of the
times
car,
it seems
but
like, you know,
I
the
usually
officers
do
take
that,
some
but I feel
time
like
to
sometimes
get
when
the
when
situation
I'm
just
live
right,
for
no
2
other
minutes,
cars, but there were still
I
other
should quit
cars
streaming
coming
so
in
I
the other
don't keep
direction.
scamming
I mean, they
people.
did an excellent job with this.
I don't want people
maneuver, but I
coming
have
in here
not
thinking
seen
there's
it
a
happen
chase.
when other cars are coming the other direction. They usually wait until all is clear.
They were aggressive
I
here.
think, you know, they saw, we've got 2 lanes on each side. We've got a turn lane there in the middle. I think it was just a split-second decision there. And as you mentioned, traffic was actually surprisingly light on some of these streets that they were on. So they just decided to, you know, make the calculated decision.
Yo, Nash, what's up?
get
I'm not
this over
sure.
when they had the chance, because
I
it
think
was
I
just
had a
getting so
plan.
dangerous. And Orange County,
I had something in my
a lot
calendar,
less likely
I
to
think.
just give up a pursuit because it's dangerous, as opposed to what we often see in LA County with LAPD.
Yeah, that was a
County
really good
Sheriff's
pit move.
deputies. Orange County, definitely, they do things a little bit differently down here. So you can see he's had his hand out the window here, but still not complying. We want to see the keys thrown out and the door opening. with
Brindy,
2
what's
hands.
up? Leroy.
You know, the one hand up.
Stefan.
Right here. He just kind of has his hand out the window, almost
Chato,
like, you know, hey,
Heather.
what's going on?
Sandman.
I don't
Mr.
think the
1-2,
suspect
welcome.
is following their commands so far.
And
No,
3D
he's
Hen.
definitely pinned in
And
there
Tim as
with,
well, and
you
EK.
know, all sides there, and
RG,
just
what's up?
watching as he's just like you said, just sitting in there, maybe taking in the last moments of freedom here.
He's got his hand out the
certainly
window,
not the way you want
but
to end 2023.
he's been sitting in like the
custody,
same
but,
position this
just
entire
waiting,
time.
And we're watching to see
maybe north
how long
just a
this is
little.
going to take before this person gets out of the truck. Again, wanted for speeding.
That's it,
And,
speeding.
That was really it. We've got a truck full of what appears to be a lot of gardening equipment. And now this guy's just sitting in the truck waiting it out, I guess. I'm not sure what he's waiting for, Des, but
Yeah,
he's
I
waiting.
imagine they are asking him to get out of the
Yeah,
truck.
words are definitely being exchanged. I can see his lips moving, and it almost just kind of looks like he has this demeanor, like, what? What's going on? What did I do? Like, it's just kind of the body language that I'm seeing right now.
What
But,
did I?
you
What
know,
did
if
what
this guy doesn't
happened,
get
man?
out
Why'd
and
you
comply,
guys?
there's a
Why'd
very
you
high
guys hit my
likelihood that
car?
He's really going to regret, because not only will he be leaving in handcuffs, but you know, might have some pepper balls shot in there. We've got the canine right here.
All right,
at the
I'm
ready,
sticking around
ready to
just in
go
case this
and,
goes south, you know?
Again, with Orange County,
We're gonna watch this shit.
Sometimes they will just get this situation diffused very quickly. Whereas if we're dealing with some
They were
other
very
agencies,
aggressive
you
at taking him
might see
down.
a
So when they
situation
pulled
like
up
this
and
go on
kind
for a
of
very long time, but,
smashed his car in like
in
this,
my
his truck,
experience with what we've
I thought
seen,
that they were gonna just like get out
on-
and get him.
on this side of the.
But now we're not playing that game. It's like they got so close,
they will escalate things pretty
but they
quickly.
don't actually want to just go
If I
get
was
him.
this guy,
Hey Barry,
it'd be much better to go
yeah.
in
So
handcuffs than
it
go away
ended.
to the hospital in handcuffs with a big dog bite, or
It ended
with
before,
some
like a minute and a
respiratory
half
issues
after I
from,
went live.
you know,
Which is
pepper balls
better
or
than
something else
last
that they might
night.
shoot in.
Last
So
night
the sooner that
was
this guy
actually
gets
like
out,
20
the
seconds
better that his
or
news is gonna
something
be.
like that. And the
Yeah,
night
it does, and
before,
I
I
know
went
that it was
live
all
for
about
like
the speed,
25
but,
seconds,
that,
something like
you know,
that.
he was driving too fast, and that
So,
was the initial
this is
want
already
for
more
him, but I
successful than the
wonder,
last
I
2
mean,
nights of
you
streaming.
were overhead much longer than we were able to see, and I know that this driver was going very fast, but did it seem as though he might have also been under the influence? Did it seem like he was swerving or seemed to be struggling to control the truck at all?
Very, very possible. I mean, we did see him lose control, nearly lose control once. We saw him kind of swerving over the line for no reason at all. The way his kind of head was bobbing up and down, it's definitely worth wondering if that is the case. Again, the original want was just
Lady
speed,
Stiletto, right?
but,
Yeah.
I
was
we
as
see
well.
driving like that, you know, that's definitely going to be probable cause. For
What was the
them to,
best chase of
suspect
2023?
one
Yo,
of the
Nash, that
influence as
reminds
well.
me.
So
We got to do a
see the
year
officers moving
year-end
around here.
recap. We did that
I think
last
this is gonna
year
be less
and the
lethal
year
right here that
before.
this officer has.
We're gonna have to do that.
Pepper
Yeah,
balls
that's
or
a
something
good
like
call
that.
out.
And this is what I'm talking about. I mean, they're already
We got to
making a
do that.
plan to, you know,
I don't.
force
The
this
best
person
chase of the year
out of the car.
was.
We don't want to see, or they certainly don't want to see, an hours-long standoff situation here. As
Man, I'm not
rush hour
sure.
Gets underway in Anaheim. So we'll
What
see,
was the best
how
chase of the
much
year?
longer this goes on, but Buena Park looks like they may already be making plans to make a move here.
Yeah, and a number of officers out there, and as you mentioned, also with the K9, and they've got the non-lethal.
Yeah, Barry, we'll do something like that.
As well
yeah,
as
we
true
did that
guns
last year
pointed
and the year
at
before. I just
suspect
forgot.
As they were waiting for him to follow their commands and get out of that truck, but again, he's just been sitting there.
The one where he's puffing on a helium tank,
quite
was that?
A few minutes now. And,
that was this
the
year?
pursuit didn't
That might have
last
been
too
last
long,
year.
But here we're now seeing things drawn out a bit with this guy who just refuses to get out of that Chevy pickup truck that is loaded with
the one where the
appears to
truck
be
was running
gardening
over
tools
everything, the
in
one that
back of
just
that
happened
truck.
like a couple weeks
And,
ago, or I
Desmond,
mean
can
like
you
a week
remind us,
ago.
what street are they on? Do you know at this point?
Yeah, we're on Magnolia and West Haven.
The best chase was a semi-truck one in Texas the other day. Yo, did they actually get much of that? I saw the standoff, but I didn't see the chase.
Disneyland right now. To give you an idea, Magnolia, you know, pretty important street.
Is there a video of the
I am
actual
looking
chase?
around here, and besides Beach Boulevard, it is actually, you know, surprisingly empty as far as the traffic goes on these streets. But it looks like Buena Park PD, you know, still giving this guy the opportunity, come out of the vehicle, or this is going to go south really quick. You know, you can see them with their commands. They're still being pretty patient at this point, just not sure.
All I can find is video of the standoff, which is all I saw.
Definitely some words being exchanged. He's got his hands up, but just refusing to come out of the vehicle.
Yeah, it is strange to just see him sitting there. I do wonder if he might be under the influence or just maybe just trying to delay the inevitable that he is going to be in handcuffs and in custody.
Yeah, Quinby, that one's like the greatest all time.
You know, so many officers there. Clearly, he's not getting away. We're looking now, again, on the right side of your screen.
That one really is like the
moment
peak.
when they did
It don't get
do
better
that
than
pit
that one.
maneuver. You can see cars on the other side. I mean, really just an excellent pit maneuver. Spun that truck right around, and that truck was stopped right there.
That was
tracks,
last
and you
year, though,
quickly
yeah.
Saw all of those cruisers just come right at the truck, really just pinning them in on all sides there, and this driver cannot
The
go
best chase of
anywhere,
2022, that
although
one, Barry,
he
it's
is
long as hell.
to get out of the truck at this point. We see the hands up. Desmond, you've been able to see that he's talking.
It's so
he's
epic.
Exchanging words with those officers. This is a time when you really want to be able to hear what they're saying.
Yeah, I wish we could hear what's going on the ground. I wonder if there's any
really
stringers down there.
An ultra powerful, you know, directional
The
microphone
wig chase?
or something like that. Or
Man, I don't even remember.
Alas, here we are.
Yeah, that one was crazy. Right, that one was kind of, I mean, it was only like crazy for like 2 or 3 minutes though. But as far as all the stuff that happened in chases this year, the end of that chase might be pretty high up there. But the rest of that chase was not. The wig lady, that ended so crazy, but the rest of it just wasn't.
If they wanted to, weapons drawn, still refusing to obey the commands. Just widen out here for a little bit. You can see the really long leash that they have for that dog. as well, that they can jerk them back if need be. So they have traffic shut down on both sides of the street, but the way that they moved in so quickly, the one unit doing the pit and then the other three swarming the three sides and surrounding the vehicle within a matter, less than 10 seconds was really remarkable.
Yeah, John,
to see
maybe.
so many
I don't know
times,
how long
see
they'll
if
wait
there's
on
maneuver
that.
and the suspect continue, or able to get out of it if they're not able to surround the vehicle.
When
So
did
way
the
that all
guy
of that
jumping
was
off the
executed
freeway
was,
happen?
absolutely perfect
I
here
think that was
by
in
Buena Park PD.
2022.
But this suspect just
It definitely
like you
wasn't
said,
this year. That was
maybe
last
just
year.
enjoying the
But
last
I
few
think it
moments
was
here
like
of,
in
New Year's
April
Eve weekend
of
before,
last year.
Going away.
Something like
It
that.
is,
It was like a year and a half
not
ago.
going to be a fun way to welcome in the new year in jail, that's for sure.
Definitely not. And I just noticed one of those officers back up, but I was
Yeah,
going to
Scentless,
mention
it
that,
seems
they've
quite
been
weird
standing
that
there
this
with
is
their
like
guns
happening
drawn,
in general.
pointed right
I don't
at
know.
that suspect,
I don't
and
know
they
that they're
have
going to
not,
start firing
you know,
anything at the
lowered their
guy. It
weapons.
just
They
doesn't
are
seem
ready. You
like
can see that
that's
one officer
serious. I
there
don't
on the
know.
passenger side.
They
Another
clearly
one on
are
the
not
driver's
that
side of
afraid
another
of him.
vehicle, now another one
Because
going up. Maybe they
when
are
they
doing a
think
little
that the guy has a
rotational here,
gun or
but,
something,
you
they
know,
don't even
guns
get this
drawn.
close
They
to the
are
car.
ready,
Like, they
and,
have put themselves in a
you know,
bad
we are
spot if they're
hoping that,
actually
of
afraid
course,
of this
will
guy
end
hurting them.
peacefully, but
You know?
this driver just refusing to get out. His arm is up there. It appears that he's
This is
sitting
a
in that
much
truck
more
casually.
aggressive
Clearly, we know that this
approach.
is not a casual time for anyone out there, but he just does not seem to want to listen to those commands to get out of that truck. And you know,
This will
clearly
probably
can't go
financially ruin him.
anywhere,
Probably like
at this point, just surrounded by these
probably like
officers.
Tiger
I think
King
when you
guy.
zoomed out, I saw at least 8 cruisers, and there are plenty of officers there. And as you mentioned, Desmond, the street is blocked off. No way to get out of this. And we just hope that he will.
He
listen to
probably
commands
already
and give
ruined.
up. We're
Yeah.
showing you again that pit maneuver, and really an excellent job by those Buena Park PD officers. I mean, just spun that truck around very quickly. And as you mentioned, Desmond, I mean, those other cars just came straight.
Wait, he's got a piece of paper? Yo, what's this piece of paper? Go back, go back. No more replay. No more replay. He's got a paper.
Left side of your screen. Is he holding up some paper, Desmond?
He's
What-
on the
what is he-
phone, too.
What is he holding up?
What is he
Yeah,
doing?
He had some kind of piece of paper there was holding up and looked like he was reading from the paper, and now he's put it down.
Okay, is he
Very
on the
peculiar.
phone with a
Not sure what that
lawyer or
was.
something?
More words being exchanged here as well. But if this suspect tries anything sudden, any sudden movement or anything, they're going to release the dog, and he's really going to.
The paper
regret.
says
We
smoke
saw
weed
that happen
every
fairly
day.
recently with a pursuit that dragged on for quite some time up in the Newhall Pass. And
I hope
got now,
so.
looked like he was gonna get
Yeah, he's
out
a
of the
sovereign
body, and
citizen.
he
That's
turned
what the
around,
paper says.
right before he surrendered, and they released the dog, and he ended up.
And
having to go to
John
the
says
hospital
it's
with a
get
pretty
out of jail free
nasty
card.
bite. So this person is
Oh,
really
you guys got
risking
good jokes on
some
this one.
serious injury here by not complying, and you just wonder, what is the purpose on this, and all of this, for speeding at the beginning.
It's a note
almost
from his
certainly
mom.
Something else going on here if they were under the influence, like you were thinking, maybe Amy or something else going on. But yeah, I mean, and then.
I mean, are you just trying not to get out and go to jail? Because, I mean, dude, you cannot do anything right now. Like, you're just, there's nothing you're gaining from sitting
very
there.
peculiar. Always wonder what is going on with these suspects. What could be going through their mind for them to want to go through all of this only to be caught anyway? And, there's definitely worse things than being arrested. A serious dog bite is one of those things.
Yes, and to go
Don't
from
fuck
a
with that
speeding
dog.
ticket to now a whole lot worse that this driver is now
Or just,
facing.
dude,
I'm
roll
sure
your
a lot of
window
our
up.
viewers at home are wondering, why don't they just go get him? Well, these officers are certainly trained.
What
to
if he's deaf? Yeah,
suspect
what
that
if he is?
This driver could in fact have a weapon. They can't take.
Dude,
things
if they
lightly.
were
have
worried
to
about him
really,
having a weapon, that cop would
assume
not
that
be
he could
standing
armed, and
right
so they
in
need
his
to
line
make
of
sure
fire.
that they go about
Like, he
this
could shoot
in the
that
right
cop dead in
way.
a second.
And as you mentioned,
And
that
so it's like they
canine
don't put
is
themselves in
there
this
on the side,
situation
ready to
very
be
often
used,
when we're
by
watching
its handler
chases.
if need be. If
Usually
this
they
person
don't
just
have a cop
refuses to
looking
get
at the
him out.
front
But again, we're seeing
windshield
all of those
during a
officers with
standoff.
their
They're usually
weapons
behind
drawn.
the guy.
We've seen
So
guns as well
it
as
seems
the,
like they're not
Russian
actually all that
lethal,
concerned
rifles out there, but you
about
can
him
see
shooting
at
them
least,
or
we've got
anything like that,
2,
right?
4, 6, 7 cruisers out there. Des, maybe more? 8?
Yeah, we're just widening out here while there seems to be, kind of this lull, and seeing they have not just West Haven and
Got some people
Magnolia shut
coming
down, but there's
outside.
some officers. It's starting to kind of draw a crowd. It looks like with some of the people that
Dude, just
live
get
in
him
this,
out of the
apartment
truck.
complex right here. People coming out to see what all the commotion is. I'm
Just
sure
go
there's,
up and
some,
pull him out of the truck, man.
Loud kind of booms coming from the loudspeakers of the police, shouting commands at the suspect, and everybody wanting to know what's going on. And so Buena Park PD having to do a little bit of crowd control as well. As we know, the longer that these things drag on, the more of a spectacle they can turn into. Anaheim still has their low-flying helicopter going over, so that's actually, never mind, my pilot Dylan corrected me that they have since left, since it looks like the helicopter no longer necessary on
Standoff
but,
bingo, yeah.
A lot of commotion, people wanting to see what's going on, and I'm actually really surprised that Buena Park hasn't done more with this so far. Like I said, almost any time we're on, down in Orange County with really any of the agencies down here, they have a tendency to, they'll have a little bit of patience. They're going to give them maybe 5 or 10 minutes, shout out the commands, and if they don't comply,
Dude, this has been going on for
they're gonna end
15
it,
minutes.
one way or another. So definitely giving this suspect every opportunity to come out peacefully, but they still refuse to do that.
I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Are you invested in this and want to see the end now, or do you just not care?
Minutes left of daylight, and then it's going to be dark out here. A little tougher to see exactly what's going on inside that truck, and you're just hoping and really wondering why he's refusing to come out, because he's really not going anywhere. And you wonder if this is his neighborhood, that he was trying to get to his home.
Yeah, Sentless, I think running the prediction until the suspect's in custody is way harder. Like, it's just way harder to predict. And that's why I don't do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be way harder. Like, you could have watched this when I turned it on. Most everybody would have said this isn't going to last 15 minutes. But it could go on for hours. It's just like, it's so much harder to like actually make an accurate prediction, because you don't know what they're going to do after the chase ends. But you can pretty well guess how long they're going to be able to keep driving at the way they're going. You know what I mean?
And when he first was driving,
also, a lot of times they don't even end up in custody. So in that case, we would just like have no resolution.
Yeah, he did have a white cowboy hat on. Looks like he has put that Stetson, I believe they call that, in the on the passenger seat. He might have a, can't tell if that's like a cast or an armband or a wrist guard or something that he's wearing as well.
It looks kind of like a cast.
A couple of tattoos on his right arm, but I don't know. Sometimes these suspects are almost like they're just kind of in denial about the inevitable that's going to happen, and sometimes they, intentionally just try to drag this out as long as they possibly can, try to annoy the officers as long as they possibly can.
Yeah, controller, you didn't miss much. Like, the guy was driving crazy. The police did a pit on him.
We know that these can go.
They've been sitting here for the last 15 minutes looking at him.
They have beanbag guns that they could shoot out some of the glass.
I don't know why they would destroy the vehicle. Like, dude, just go up and pull him out of there.
They also have
it's such like a whole circus show going around here. And I know a lot of times I don't say that because it's like, well, they're worried about him having this or this. Well, like, dude, right now they clearly aren't feeling threatened by this guy. So just go pull him out of the fucking truck and get it over with.
Get in there, and frankly, it can get pretty violent very quickly. So it almost is just like, we see these things all the time, almost every day, and it's almost like, do these suspects?
Yeah, it's expensive, right? DK.
They're risking by just sitting and acting like this and refusing to comply. It's almost like they're just in kind of denial of reality.
Absolutely, and sometimes we watch as they make it.
Lady Stiletto said he's not wearing
pants.
pants.
Talking to family or friends before they know they are taken into custody. We are going to continue to follow this, and we will.
The news is going to give up on it.
Screen there for you, so we can
hold
continue
on
to watch it. But we are going to continue to bring
you. Yeah, it's not really that surprising.
And of course, we will update you with this and bring you the full picture. When we see
actually, I think we're going to be able to get it anyway. Don't worry.
Situation. But again,
they can leave. We've got it. We just aren't going to have any audio.
Has ended with a pursuit, with a pit maneuver, and the driver now of that truck.
I've got this raw
refusing
feed,
to get
but
out. We will continue to watch
yeah,
it.
no
You'll
audio.
be able to watch it there
So
on
we'll
your screen.
switch to that.
Now to the pier being closed. We're talking about the Manhattan Beach Pier because of the high surf and ocean swell, and although.
Okay, here we go. I don't know if any of the other news stations are actually there. Wouldn't be surprised if they were. Wouldn't be surprised if they weren't. Oh yeah, forget that the NBC site don't work for me on this browser. Okay. Well, we got it. Whatever. Yeah, even the dog, they're like, man, what, we're going to do this or what? Yeah, Turtle, you're right, man. But, I mean, it can be kind of entertaining to just listen to them, like, say dumb shit. But, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't love doing this with just dead silence from the video, but we'll do what we got to do. I got to think that they're going to end this shit soon, man. This is, like, just crazy. I mean, I would think if I was this dude and I just wanted to sit in there in peace, I wouldn't even give the dog, like, that dog can't open a door. I don't care how the fuck they train that dog. It's not opening that door. So just roll your window up. Then they can't send the dog at you. Yeah, Turtle, I don't dislike really any of them that are up in the helicopter. It's just like when they're talking to the people in the studio, that's when it's just like, all right, man, these people are just talking to talk. But the people in the helicopter, I think Desmond, Eliana, Gil, like those, they're not bad. Ziggy, yeah, this chase ended like 20 minutes ago now. They've been doing this for 20 minutes. And I feel like we've gone this far. We got to see what happens. Because this could get kind of crazy. Hey, Queso, what's up? Like, this could get out of hand real quick if the police just decide to start acting crazy. Which they might do. Oh, hey, Grim. Thank you. With the resubscription for 3 months. Thank you. How are you doing? Welcome to the standoff stream. Oh shit, you guys been looking at a small version of my screen this entire time. Why don't nobody tell me? I am an idiot. Sorry guys. You've been looking at the wrong thing this entire time. I think. Okay, much better view, huh? Hey, Snark, what's up? What happened was they just did a pit move, and then they've been sitting here ever since. Nothing has happened since. Except the dude did pull out like a piece of paper at one point, and he was on the phone, and it made me think it was one of those things like you see on the videos where the cops come up to the person and they just like hold up a piece of paper to the cop, and then like it's like says something about constitutional rights, and then they're like getting on the phone to their lawyer and shit as soon as they get pulled over. That's what it made me think of. If you guys ever seen those videos or things like that. The bottom guy has pepper ball gun. Okay. Yeah, he's just trying to make money by cutting grass, man. It's an honest living. For real. It's a real job. But I mean, at this point, dude, what are you even doing? And what is everyone doing? What is this guy in the truck doing? What are the cops doing? Like, all of this is just kind of like Twilight Zone ridiculous. Like, come on, man. But I realize that I am not working with all the information right now. He could be sitting in there telling them that some sort of crazy shit, right? I don't know what's happening on the ground. So who knows what he's saying, or, oh shit, they're firing at him. He didn't even move. He's still on the phone? Yo, what did you even do just now? I mean, they're shooting like those pepper balls, whatever the fuck at him. He just didn't even move. Did they even hit him? What was that? Where'd that shot come from? Because you couldn't miss his ass if you were one of these cops right over here. I don't get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that? Where is that coming from? They're coming. It's like way over on the other side of the street. They're shooting with the beanbags. He doesn't seem to be like, he's phased by the gas. He's not liking that gas. Yeah, all right, it's bad. Get out of the truck, dude. Get out of the truck. It's bad. This dude vapes. Keep the heat. What's up? And yeah, they're trying to smoke him out with the pepper stuff. I mean, his eyes are watering. He's coughing. This is bad news, man. Just get out of the truck, dude. It's not worth it. They're just going to keep doing this to you. I guess it's this guy over here firing it, but like I don't understand how this is going. I don't quite know. Oh, he's got a cowboy hat. Right, they're not trying to shoot him with the ball, but they're trying to get it in the car. The one back in June, Tahoe spin out, fat dude do the 10-foot drop. Oh, yeah. Dude, Sean, I didn't see very much of that chase, though, or at least I didn't stream very much of it. I remember that well. But hey, Sean, good to see you. That was the chase where I got up and left the room because it was the clinching game of the NBA Finals, and it was just about to end. And I got up and walked out of the room, and there was a crash. Yeah, Clear Joker, what's up? He is Mexican landscaper with the cowboy hat. He thinks the hat will save him. Maybe you could put it over his face and it would help. Who is he talking to? I don't know. Like, probably himself at this point, but maybe he's talking to the police or he's on the phone. Where is CM? He's currently inside of a K-pop store deciding whether or not to buy a black or a pink version of a Blackpink album. There's a kid's bike in the bed. Okay, so Clear Joker says he thinks that he's not really a landscaper. He's just collecting junk. He bought the black one. Okay. Yeah, there's the canine, and we were thinking they would let it go. But I mean, the thing would have to like jump up in there. You know, it's not ideal situation, but this dude is like just suffering through it. Just suffering right through it. Like got a rag for his eyes, like just really going through it right now. Carlos, what's up? Okay. Yeah, there's so many cops, dogs. Dude, there's so many cops. They could just go up there. This dude put on his hat after getting peppered in the face. Did they shoot out the window behind him? I don't know. It's really hard to tell from where we're at. What's happening? I don't think they did. Kevin, what's up? All right, they're just going to go up there. Just do it. Just do it. Okay, finally. 30 minutes later. They may have actually had a timer. Oh, they're spraying his ass? Come on, dude. Just pull him out of the truck. This is like torture, man. Just pull him out. They're not going to do it. Dude, this is so cruel. I swear. Just pull him out of the truck, man. No, what do you guys think about that, man? You think, dude, if you were afraid of his ass, would you do that? Like, just, I just feel like I know that it's all his fault. Okay, I'm gonna preface this. This is all his fault, but I feel like it's kind of mean. Like, just put him out of his misery, dude. Pull him out and arrest him. Don't just make him sit here and suffer. Go up and spray him with pepper spray. I don't know, man. It's making me laugh because it's just so absurd. It's just torture. I know. Look, I know, but like I realize it's his fault. He's a dumbass. He fucked up, but it is just like, man, why are you guys just fucking with him? Just he doesn't want to get out of the car. He's just too stubborn. Just pull him out of the car and arrest him. Just get it over with. They sprayed him and backed off, dude. There's a reason they don't pull him out is for the narrative to the public, Charles. I don't think they've helped that, though. I think they just made it worse. I'm spinning the narrative in a much worse way than if they had just pulled him out. Right now, it feels like pulling him out of there would be the humane thing to do. Yeah, they could see his hands. Like, Volk, like Charles said, like the reason they do it is not for safety. Yeah, I get it, Charles, but I don't know, that just doesn't make sense. I get if that's their thinking, but like that just doesn't make sense. It's not very sound thinking. I understand that you're probably right, though. I think you're telling me the truth. Like, I realize that they, like, and this is also something, they probably would have pulled him out of the truck if the news wasn't there, right? Yeah, while they were spraying him, they could have just opened the door. It's not like he could see or do anything in that moment. Right? Like, I mean, I think, I don't know. I don't think any of this helps their narrative, you know? If it's all about narrative and the way they appear, they have not done themselves any favors. This is wasting tax money, right? The cops are being too mean. Yeah, they can't please everyone, dude. They just, you know. Yeah, I mean, it is bizarre because controllers, because they're not afraid of him. I don't know, dude. They don't actually fear this guy in any way. And I think that them being in fear of him is really the only good or like having any reason to have pause about just ending it. Like, you can totally pull this dude out of the truck and handcuff him without excessive force or without what anyone would consider excessive force. Maybe not anyone, but you know what I'm saying. Like, there's a point where if you're trying to do this for appearance's sake, you've gone way too far. It looks stupid rather than safe, you know? You could throw some of the plants. Oh, he's going to put up the window now, man. Well, he didn't put up the window when they came right up to him and were spraying him. Like, anybody. Why wouldn't you just roll the window up at that point, right? Like, dude. Just roll the window. You're getting sprayed in the face. Waiting for the CHP stormtroopers in yellow pants. He seems kind of dumb for sure. For sure. He's not bright. Yeah. That's for sure. It feels like nobody involved in this right now is really thinking straight. Unless they have motivations that, you know, is like something I don't understand, like they are getting paid and they like that, or I don't, you know, just something like that. I don't know. Like, I don't know. They have no end game. Their idea is just wait, which, I mean, I completely understand that in a lot of situations. I really do. I really understand why they do this a lot, but in this particular case, I don't. It's insane. Dude, there's 100 times I've seen them just end this chase by going up and grabbing the guy out of the vehicle. Seen it many, many times. And they generally don't. I mean, when the news station's there, they don't like beat the shit out of the guy or anything. They just pull him out and handcuff him. Which they're going to do right now. Okay, finally. He really don't want to come out, though. This is sad. All right. They're doing what they can here. But yeah, they're trying. I mean, it's just not. This guy really don't want to come out of the truck. But at least they've initiated contact at this point. Okay, here we go. Okay. See, that wasn't so bad. Didn't have to hurt him. He's good. I mean, I'm sure they're hurting him a little bit, but not like they're not killing him or nothing. He's okay. They're tying him up, man. They're hog tying his ass. What do you think is the ultimate fate of that hat? Yo, Charles, you ever been... Charles, would they take that hat? What happens to the hat? Will he ever get it back? Always fail at guessing hat and cowboy boot prices. You're right. Did they tie him up? No, they didn't tie his legs up. Okay. All right. That's it. Thanks, everybody. They got him. They literally waited about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, and then they just decided enough was enough. And he was not going to give up. So you just got to go get him. I think there you go. That was really probably the best way it could end, realistically. So he got caught he got chased because he was speeding. He got a pit move done on him. Sat there for 40 minutes. Cops took him out. That's the recap. I got a feeling he's under the influence of something. Just didn't seem right, man. Didn't seem right. Tough son of a bitch, though. This dude's tough. He sat there with the pepper spray and all that stuff. Just sat there. Just took it. Tough and stupid. Okay, Yogi, yeah, you're too late. All right, I'm cutting it here. This is the end. Suspect in custody. No harm done. All good. Nestle Packer started stream. Okay. Well, maybe I'll see you over there. Should I raid her? Is that what you're trying to say?